One word, a plan. Where is it? When you have all your 4 teams go out the first stage, one would think that if you've got people who are involved in that care, right from the clubs themselves, but also the people that are in charge of those clubs, they won't be happy. There will be a massive investigation, an inquiry, and from that will come a plan. You know what's going to happen here? Nothing. People will think, well, that's the way it is. It's back to the old days. Irish teams, well, they're not really worth supporting. You hit on a great point there. You said that you've heard it all before. Summer soccer, winter soccer. We've got Liverpool and Celtic playing at the Aviva Stadium. Those tickets sold out like that. 2 foreign teams playing in Ireland, playing in Dublin, playing our international team like that. If that match was played at 3 o'clock in the morning, it would still, and it was pouring down with rain, or was in the snow, it would still be full. We have no self-respect, we have no industry here, and we have no plan. Now, without that, it'll be the same. The reason why European results improved is because it was a group of managers and a group of players like Stuart that said that we've got more respect for ourselves to go out into Europe and to get beaten. We had people that knew how to win, that it was their life. Now we go back to people using the word semi-professional. You're not semi-professional. It doesn't exist. No one's interested in football in semi-professionalism. You're either professional or you're unprofessional.
How much different was it when you were managing teams to get good results in Europe, or you were playing in teams that were getting good results in Europe? Is it simply a question of the wages because the facilities haven't improved particularly?
I don't think it's a question of wages or whatever. I think, OK, wages were overinflated a few years ago, but now it's back to a stage where maybe it can be sustainable. But you've got players in this league, 600-700 quid part-time. To me, that's not acceptable. It should be full-time on that kind of money. There's no reason whatsoever you can't have an 18, 19, 20-year-old full-time on lesser wages than that and build off that. For me, I think that's crazy talk, this part-time talk, and we are starting to use it as an excuse. And I would agree with what Pat says. I don't think there's any kind of a plan in place. Certainly there's no plan from the FAI's point of view. It's very difficult for the clubs to get together and plan for the future, because even their future is not certain at all.
Can I ask you, Pat, if you know what the definition of madness is, doing the same thing time and time again, knowing that it doesn't work?
Geez, we'd be gold medal. We'd win every single competition going if there was a gold medal for making the same mistakes. You know what? You make the same mistakes when you have no belief. You asked what was different when I was managing. I'll tell you what was different. I used to welcome guys like Johan Neeskens or Mr. Kranjčar, who went on to manage Croatia. I used to give them fantastic hospitality and say thank you for the game when they went home and got beaten. We had dressing rooms where the management and the players were determined to show just how good Irish football was. And we didn't have an inferiority complex. But now that inferiority complex is back with a bang. I would say that none of the teams, we can say that Pat's got beaten by Lithuanian opposition, but I bet in Lithuania, their youth structure is organised, their whole plan is centred around their professional football club, there's a proper pyramid structure. But if you look at Scottish football, Malmo got by Drogheda with a degree of difficulty. They've gone and hammered Pat Fenlon's Hibernian 9-0 in aggregate. So, we've got good players here. And our players, the advantage they have, they've got the warrior gene. And if you organise them properly, if you treat them with respect, you train them properly. But still, we've got clubs in the Premier Division. They've got nowhere to train.
I'm sure
training grounds are a dream. OK, Mulder, beat our champions. A town of 25,000 people. And look at their stadium. So it says it all.
OK.